Hey y'all, happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's going on? It's the weekend. Yes, it is. I am so glad about it too. But it kind of seemed like since the time changed, like the weekends go by quicker. But the weeks go by quick. But the weekends do too though. But welcome all my new subscribers. Thank y'all for stopping by. It's all love over here. I'm in Louisiana and this weather is looking like it may do something out here. On my lunch break, I went to go and get some gas today, and the wind was blowing so hard, I got on this little dress because it's Friday. I had to take and hold that dress to my knee because I didn't want it to blow up. Oh, Lord. I'm like, oh, my goodness, it was windy. So what's the weather like in y'all area? Where y'all at? I'm finna try to run this light. Oh, I got to hurry. How is the weather where y'all at? It's windy here. It's the first of the month too, so my brother asked me to take him to the store like I normally do. So at first I said no because I got housework to do. And I said, well, he don't have a car. I'm going to go ahead and I told him, I said, look, I'm going early. Need to go ahead and get up because I'm going early. And I'm going to get back and do the things I have to do. My daughter and my grandson will be here on next, I think they're coming Thursday. I got a work meeting Thursday evening, but it shouldn't last very long. And then I'll be back home. Y'all, my grandson, that little boy is something else. He want a birthday cake with a picture of him and his girlfriend on it. I said, boy, you don't have no girlfriend. What the little girl name is? Lolani or something like that. He go to school with a lot of little Spanish girls. So every semester, every school year, he have one he like. I'm like, boy, kids are so funny though. You know, kids are taught hate. Yeah, they're not born with hate in their heart like that. So that's, you know, we want to change. If we really gonna change the world and make the world better for everybody, we're gonna have to start with the way we're raising our kids. Don't teach your kids to hate. Teach them to love people. Teach them that I told y'all, I don't know how long y'all been watching me or how far y'all gone back if you just recently started. And I told the story when I was in college. One of my professors, he would come to class with t-shirts on and he'd have on, they could wear shorts and he'd have on like them, they called them the Jesus sandals. He wear them to class. In the last day of class, he said, three words of advice I want to get to you. Because the first day of class, he told us his story. His parents are foreign diplomats. So when he would go home, he'd have to be under like secret, what's equivalent to Secret Service protection. And so he was saying three things he would give advice to anybody he would give is, one, to always think positive. No. One is to never think you're any better than anybody. Two is never think anybody is any better than you. And three, always think positive. He said, and if you keep those things in mind, there are no limits to how high you can go. And he had his PhD, and I remember he was so funny. And the way he taught, it kept you engaged the whole time. And he was talking about, he was dating this girl and they had gone out to a bar near LSU campus in Baton Rouge. And he said that after they had gone out like that, he said maybe a couple of months later, the girl decided she didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. And she was honest with him. She told him that she had met a man in a bar that night that they had gone out. Some kind of way she and the guy exchanged numbers or whatever. And guess what she told him? She was attracted to that guy because he had a bigger belt buckle. Oh, Lord Jesus. I said, well, I don't know if it was the belt. That sounds funny to me. I don't know if it was the belt buckle or what was up under them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real now. Yeah. But real love has nothing to do with the girth. None of that. Real love is very much deeper than that. It really is. I don't know, y'all. The world we live in, the things that people put so much value in is kind of scary. It really is. It really is. And my prayers are going out to the people and those soldiers from Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the people in the school shooting and victims of that and their families, and also the suspect and the family, because anytime you go shooting up people like that, there's literally something wrong with you. And you know, it saddens me because that's somebody's child, and I know that if she attended, and I think she attended the school. I don't know if they go from K through 12 or whatever, but for her to be brought up in a Christian school and then want to come back and shoot up the school, man, you know, we I don't know. I sometimes when things happen, I just say, Lord have mercy, because there's just nothing else I can say. You know, oh my God, it's just, that's why I've gotten to the point I'm hardly on Facebook. The most I watch anything other than what I got going on in my house is YouTube, and I choose what I watch. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to say. I don't. All I know is that I'm here to spread love and be a beacon of light in this often dark world, because it's just very, very sad. And my prayers are for anybody that's going through any kind of medical issues. I know problems, people, cancer diagnosis, just all kind of health issues. I remember the last time I went to the doctor, the time before the last, my blood pressure was elevated, and I've been concentrating on keeping it regulated, you know, things like that. And we were talking about in church and Bible study Wednesday night, and my pastor was saying how back, he remembered when he was a young boy growing up, the family kind of was all in the same area, and he said that if the parent or the uncle or somebody would kill a hog or a pig or whatever they call, and if the neighbor ate, everybody ate. If the neighbor had food, everybody was fed. You know, people loved one another back then, man. You know, it was like when people only had a little bit, they had each other. But like the more people get, the farther they get away from each other. And it's so sad. Because irregardless of what you have, we are commanded to love one another. You know? Ooh, Lord Jesus. And what you have shouldn't be cherished so much so you won't reach back and help somebody else, you know? Yeah. And I always tell people about that. When we pursuing our degrees, and then when the Lord bless us to get it, we don't look back down on people. We reach back and lift them up. Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. It's all love over here. It is the weekend, and I am so glad about it. Y'all be blessed. Talk to y'all later. Much love. Bye.
I feel the love. I feel it growing every day. I feel the love. I feel the love. I hope it never goes